What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about headlights on the NA Miata, all the different upgrades you can do. I'm also going to be installing a pair of Cibie E-Code headlights in the Miata, and we're going to be seeing what the difference is versus the stock headlights. So we're going to go out tonight and get some shots with these stock headlights still installed so we can do a comparison of the before and after versus the E-Codes to see if there's any difference. We're also going to be talking about some of the advantages of going with the E-Code headlights over the stock. The sun is starting to go down right now, so we're going to take the Miata out with the stock headlights and just go for a little drive so we can get some shots of what the stock output looks like. And then tomorrow I'm going to install the E-Code headlights, and then we'll take it out again at night and see what the difference is. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get these headlights swapped out. I'm using the Cibie E-Codes. A lot of people use either the Hellas or the Cibies. When I was reading online, it seems like a lot of people actually prefer the Cibies. They seem to have a wider pattern than the Hellas do. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get these swapped out. This is a very easy job. Only thing you're going to need is a Phillips head screwdriver. The first thing I'm going to do is take out the 4 Phillips head screws that hold on the plastic covering around the headlight. Alright, once you get to this point, there's going to be 3 screws that hold on this metal retaining ring that retains the headlight. You don't need to remove these all the way, just loosen them and you are able to turn the metal ring to the side and pull it out. So as you can see here, the stock light is a sealed beam. There's no way to change the bulb. Whenever they burn out, you have to replace the whole headlight unit. So the headlight plug on the Miata is just a H4. So on the new lights with the replaceable bulbs, you just use H4 bulbs and all this will just plug up like factory. So I'm gonna go ahead and install a new bulb into the new housing and then get this side put together. Also, these new headlights come with a dust boot that covers up the bulb on the back. Don't forget to put that on like I just did on the other side. Alright, got this one all wrapped up. This is actually a really easy job. I'm really excited to go out tonight and see what these look like at night. Only other thing I might have to do is aim these since these are new headlights. There's one adjustment screw at the bottom of the headlight that's going to allow you to adjust the vertical aim of the headlight. I'm going to have to pull up to a wall or a garage door or something like that and see how the lights are sitting. But yeah, first impressions, I really like these. You can tell they're really quality lights. The fact that you can replace the bulb is a really nice feature. Being brand new, they look really nice compared to my old headlights. But I'm going to leave a link in the description below of where I got these lights and also to an aiming tutorial for the headlights. But up next, I'm just going to wait until it gets dark and then we're going to take this thing out again and get some comparison shots of the before and after and see how these perform at night. Alright, so now that I've had the chance to drive the car with the stock headlights and the E-codes at night, I can definitely say that I really like these E-code headlights. It seems like they put out a lot more light than stock. I don't know if they actually do, but the way that it spreads the light, it makes it seem like I can see a lot further with them. Looking back at the footage, on the stock headlights, it looks like there are two distinct beams compared to the E-codes, but the beams are kind of narrow. The Cibies definitely seem like they throw out a lot wider of a pattern, and it seemed like I could see a lot further down the road. I could especially tell the difference in the driveway since we have a pretty dark driveway. The E-codes seem to light up our driveway a lot more than stock, and I could see further down the road. You can see the differences in the pattern when I pull up to our garage door, for example. Now, I have not adjusted the E-codes just yet, so I do not know if that is a perfect comparison, but like I said, from actually driving the car, I do like them more and feel like I can see further down the road. So I may have to do a little fine-tuning with the adjustment, but like I said earlier, there is actually two adjustment screws on the headlights. One at the side, one at the bottom. The one at the bottom is the vertical adjustment. The one on the side is your horizontal adjustment. I'll leave a link in the description below on a better how-to on how to aim the headlights, but the general rule of thumb is to be about 25 feet away from a wall on a level surface, and I usually just adjust them so they're about level with the headlights. There is definitely a more scientific way to do this. Like I said, link in the description below, but for the most part, I generally just try and get them level and straight ahead. But in conclusion, definitely very happy with these lights. I feel like I can see a lot better with them. Now real quick before we go, I wanted to touch on some of the other options out there for headlights. These aren't the only options. For example, with these headlights, since it has a replaceable bulb. You could actually put an HID kit or LED bulbs in them if you wanted to. I'm personally happy with this setup right now. To me, LEDs or HIDs just don't really match the car since they're kind of like a newer thing. It doesn't really match the styling of the car. To me, it just looks a little too modern. Also, the retrofit source sells actual 7-inch round assemblies that are LED. This would replace the entire unit with a 7-inch round LED unit. These look pretty nice and would definitely have a very good output, but again, it wouldn't match the styling in my opinion, but that is definitely a good route that you could go as well. Also, one thing I thought of when I was installing these that I thought might be worth mentioning is the headlights themselves actually have 3 little tabs that help you line up the headlight correctly. These are going to match up with the 3 tabs on the headlight bucket itself. So this is pretty easy, but just make sure when you're installing these to line those up and then your headlight will be aligned perfectly. But I think that is just about going to do it for me on this one. Any questions about any of this, let me know in the comments down below. Like I said, links to everything mentioned in this video in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome week, and we will see you in the next one.